Yesterday was not a good day for Bitcoin. We did break this trend line, and I didn't want to be right, but I was pretty much bang on. I said, look, we're probably going to hit this 97, 98k level, which we have. But the good thing is we haven't, really capitulated even further south. So that's a good thing. So, what's Bitcoin going to do from here? We have somewhat stabilized, so I'm happy about that. But all these trend lines have been broken, so I'm just going to delete these because they have been breached. There's no point keeping them there. And really, we could go up from here, but on this chart here, I'm going to flick down into the 4 hour, and then I'm just going to draw resistance lines that I'll be tracking. So there's going to be this one here, and then until Bitcoin really breaks above this level, then I'm not really going to be that bullish in the meantime. And then there's this one here. So there's different levels, and then really we want to hope that this support level stays, because there's definitely some kind of line there. So we want to hope that Bitcoin doesn't really go too much lower than this. I mean, we could trickle down onto here, and that's still not the end of the world, because if we zoom out, that's a longer term trend line. And that's the one I'm tracking. Like, I was talking to someone earlier, and I'm like, you know what? I'm still bullish, because even though we are definitely in a downtrend, we've still got this level of support. And until this breaks, I'm going to remain bullish. If we break this one, then that will be my Gandalf line, where it's like, okay, game over for now. And I'll be saying the same thing for years, and I'll continue to say the same thing. Bitcoin is just mathematics. Basic economics and mathematics is fixed in supply, demand keeps going up, and that only means one thing for the price. And I've been saying that since Bitcoin was like $200, and I've been right, and I will continue to be right. So this will go back up, and we will see $1 million Bitcoin. The only thing that annoys me is that we haven't had no alt season, and I don't know why. Well, I know why, but it's just annoying that we haven't had it, because what's been happening this whole run is that Bitcoin keeps on climbing, and then alts get dragged up a little bit. They don't really do much, and Bitcoin drops 5%, and alts crap themselves 20-30%, and then it rises again, and then Bitcoin goes even higher, and alts don't really do much, and Bitcoin drops and alts crap themselves again. So it's been the same this whole run. So I mean, it will break out. It will. And unfortunately, or realistically, we need QE. We need more money in the system. And that's the problem. Like, if you're trying to prop gold up, if you're trying to prop crypto up, if you're trying to prop stocks up, with the same amount of money, then, there's not enough to go around. And all the money's really been going into Bitcoin. I'm just looking at different alts. Some of them are still looking good, like even virtuals. It's still not too bad. There's one nano I was looking at, which is, for some reason, keeps pumping like crazy. I know there's some other ones, like some privacy ones, but I'm not really going to go over them. The dollar has been rising, so that's one reason why risk on assets haven't really been doing much either. Like, if you look at the dollar over the last month or so, it's gone up about a good, 4-5%. Stocks, we had a bit of a tumble with stocks as well. Again, it's not too bad. So I know yesterday wasn't the best day, but it's still not too bad. I mean, if you compare it to previous runs where we've dropped like 50%, like over here, for example, even over here in 2021, we went from 50k, 60k to 30k in just a few days. Even over here, we went from 47 to 17. So it's not too bad still. We're still in the game. I mean, I'm going to make this a different color and maybe even make it bigger. This is my Gandalf line. I don't want to make it pink. Let's just make it red. So if that line breaks, then I'm just going to call it and say, look, guys, game over for now. Come back next year, or come back when we have more money in the system. Because really, the only chart that's going to make a difference now is this one here. Until this starts to go crazy, then yeah, we're just going to continue to range around.